Hey, everybody out there in the Super Agile Bros Nation. You already know what it is. It is your boy, Braxton, in the building. And, of course, we have our friendly neighborhood brothers. First, we got Kyle. What's happening, Kyle? What's good with you, my brother?
Thwip, it is I. It's all good with me right now, man.
I don't know what that word was.
He did the onomatopoeia for Spider-Man.
Yeah, he said friendly neighborhood. So
don't you know your thwips?
Yeah. Thwips. Yes, I actually just finished Spider-Man yesterday.
The game,
the story.
Oh, word!
100% it's
sweet.
So, except for I didn't get out the newspapers. That's a whole nother conversation. But we also have the boy Steve in the building. What's happening, Steve? What's good with you, my man?
There's newspapers.
Yes, there are newspapers in Spider-Man. You played Spider-Man, right?
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's gone. Swip.
I went zip and went out of there.
But yeah, so actually today is not really an episode. This is like a filler episode, or like one of those episodes in anime where they like you watch Naruto go bake a cake like in the middle of the main mission. Like, why are they all of a sudden back in the village? Like, this don't make no sense. So this is a solid filler episode. You know, like, real talk, life is busy and we're not always able to record the way that we want to. And this past week, the brothers, we were MIA, so we couldn't record like a full episode, but we did want to just send out a special episode to say, hey, thank you to everybody, and just to touch base to let you know we ain't gone. We gonna be here. We be back normal. But really, hey, we just want to thank you guys. It's been an incredible journey. We haven't made it to a year yet, but just seeing the growth.
So close.
So close. Seeing the growth in the audience, seeing the comments and people just, subscribing. And it's been a really cool adventure. And I just personally want to thank everybody, all of our listeners, Super Agile Bros, Super Agile Sisters, Super Agile Family. Like, really, genuinely, thank you so much for listening. And we're excited for the future. And I wanted to ask the guys really, really quickly, like, what has been one of your favorite moments so far in creating this podcast and in making this all come together? Does anything come to mind for you guys about this podcast and what we've been doing so far?
I don't know, man. My butt always hurts afterwards. I've been sitting too long.
Need a new cushion.
Yeah, you need a better chair or a better butt, I guess.
I do need a better butt. I'm like Hank Hill out here.
You need to go to the booty bar, which is BARRE, where you can work out your booty. Get a strong Pilates, yes. So I can't think of like a moment in particular off the cuff, but I will say I look forward to our recording sessions. And this has been a very different addition to my life. So overall, it's just been a cool experience. And then, interacting with community and stuff has just made it even sweeter. Yeah. And was that all you had to say, Steve, about your soreness?
No.
He had a gripe.
My butt has a gripe.
And it smells.
I enjoy cutting up with you guys and telling jokes and telling stories. And I enjoy hearing about them afterwards. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been sneaking little Arrested Development references into the show.
Every episode?
Not every episode, but I try to do like one an episode.
Easter eggs.
Little Easter eggs for my friends. Maybe I'll switch to a different show and see if anyone notices.
Yeah.
One of my friends, he like texts me every time. He's like, "Oh, I just heard you say this."
Nice.
That's crazy. I like Arrested Development. I definitely haven't caught. Maybe it's because we're in the conversation. It's hard to catch them, but like
I'm like the Abed of the group, just like always
Abed,
stuck on
deep pulls from TV show and culture. Lore.
Except it's all Arrested Development. I don't have any other culture.
Yeah, Abed from Community, one of the most interesting characters ever written.
Yeah. Speaking of stories, can I tell you guys a little follow-up story to something I mentioned on a previous episode?
Well, let me share my favorite moment, and then you tell your story.
No.
I want to.
All right, fine. I'll wait.
I mean, for me...
Weren't you telling a story, Steve?
I mean, honestly, for me, I think my favorite part of this is just it happening. Like genuinely. Like, I know me and the guys, we always are talking about stuff and like, you know, we like the genesis of this whole thing. But like, honestly, just like getting it together, us doing the test recordings, making it happen, build, you know, Kyle making the logos and all the title cards, Steve being Steve, you know, us just
pretty much
literally just doing this is
just dead weight.
just dead weight. You know, just genuinely like Steve making, let's talk about his spreadsheets that he's making that are always like next level. I'm always like, Steve, you're going to have to put like a tutorial in these spreadsheets because I don't know.
And then he made one time.
I don't know what's happening here. But honestly, it's just been fun. Like I think Kyle said and Steve, it's just like good to just chat it up with the boys. You know, we all used to work in the same place and just do this regularly. So just having this avenue and we get to choose the media that we can talk about. Like, I don't know if we would have all watched Arcane, like in a timely manner if it wasn't for this, and I'm so happy for that. So yeah,
or played Hades in a timely manner.
Or played Hades ever. Nah, I might have played Hades. I heard it was really good. So I don't know, probably not if it wasn't for Steve. Nah.
I wouldn't have played God of War in a time. I can't say in a timely manner. It's not a timely manner, but
I still haven't.
Still,
yeah. Well, I haven't in the past tense either. But you are playing now, right?
Theoretically.
Yes.
Theoretically.
This man.
This guy.
No, I am.
That's coming soon. But yeah, sorry. Tell us your story, Steve. You know.
Yeah. So remember, I mentioned my friend who was playing. I would go to his house and he was just playing like all these old consoles.
Yes.
And yeah, so he actually just came through Atlanta yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. We he don't ask why. It's a long story. Basically, he drove here 4 hours to catch a flight.
Oh wow!
I don't know why. I do know why. It was a bad decision on his part. But he, I told him, I was like, dude, I don't know if I've told you about this podcast we're doing, but I was talking trash about you. I was talking about how all you ever play is like Metal Slug. Actually, it was Contra that he was playing, not Metal Slug. He corrected me.
Right.
All you ever play is Contra and, you know, these old games. And so I asked him, I was like, so what are you playing these days? He's like, man, let me tell you, like, my favorite generation, I've been really getting into PlayStation 2. And so
wow.
He's moved up to PlayStation 2.
Wow.
He's like, you didn't know that was my favorite generation, bro? You didn't know that about? I'm like, of course I didn't know that. I didn't know you owned a PlayStation 2. He made a deal with some dude on Facebook Marketplace. We actually went and picked up this huge CRT TV.
Dude.
Like, he was like, yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Let me make the most of it. So it's sitting in his trunk at the airport right now in the parking lot.
Yeah,
he's so excited for the CRT.
That is so awesome. I feel like CRT, it reminds me of a story of, shout out to our boy Jordan. He had this giant CRT that we used to have in our apartment. Well,
the projector?
Yeah, that giant TV that we never used.
Yeah, it was so big.
Because it emitted radiation and like honestly, I think like our lives have been shortened because of that TV.
You got a sunburn sitting in front of it.
Like even though we barely watched it, because it was like it wouldn't show images correctly. And it was like always kind of yellow, and it would like, you felt
it was showing you images.
So
dude, we played Smash Bros on that thing. Can you imagine?
And that thing was so heavy and huge. We just literally after a point just put it in the corner, and we're like never using it. And so what happened is we moved out of our apartment. We all lived in the apartment, but we were gonna come back. Like it was during college, so it was like a college dorm. Like over the summer, we were all leaving, and then we were gonna all come back in the fall. And over the summer, they normally bring in other people to live in that dorm, you know, like people who are doing summer school. And so our plan was, hey, let's just leave the TV in there and then somebody will take it and like, hey, like a free TV. We came back, that TV, it was sitting on a table before. It was pushed over on the ground on the side. Like they were like, get this out of here. Like, but it was so heavy and big. They were like, we're not even moving it. So it literally lasted the whole summer just on its side in the apartment. When we came back, we were like, nobody wants this thing.
This was the one that was like 5 feet tall, right? Like the projector,
gray
massive
one.
Screen.
Yeah, the big gray one.
Was it gray?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was gray. There's probably a picture somewhere out there of this thing, like from our old dorm. So anyway, if you want
Man.
if you want an old school CRT, that thing probably still in that dorm room. I could send it to you.
Go pick it up.
So
Well, that was my story. I just thought you guys would appreciate the update. Shout out to the homie Ahmad. You know who you are.
okay, call him out
Welcome
by
to
name.
the PS2 era.
Welcome to the nation.
Nah, he apparently it's his favorite. He's like, yeah, like that's when 3D games are perfected. I'm like, bro, come on.
He's like, I'm not even offended that you called me out. Like, I'm just happy you let people know about how great
Yeah,
old
exactly.
games are. But yeah, you know,
Did he say what games he's going to be playing on PS2?
You know he did, but I don't remember.
he needs to play Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PlayStation, but not on the like the newer slim type, but on the old one that would overheat and then just randomly, like out of nowhere, just be like, we can't play you no more. So you'd have to like tactically save because you knew like if I play a mission,
Right.
I gotta save now or it might crash. You know, he needs to get that.
He did say he
experience.
was playing a Diablo-like game, but it's one of those games that has a name you just can't remember.
Interesting.
Man.
Destiny. Yeah, he was playing Destiny. PlayStation 2. Just burst into flames. But yeah, no. So hey, Super Agile family, Super Agile Nation. Thank you so much for watching, listening, partaking in the Super Agile Bros. We're so thankful for you. And you know, life is crazy. Sometimes we're not gonna be able to record episodes, but we still gonna share our love with you guys. So thank you as always. You know, thank you, Steve, for your time.
Showing up.
Thank you, Kyle, for your time.
Did you say show enough? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, show enough.
Show enough.
I'm about it.
I'm about it. And, you know, as always, you know, we appreciate you guys listening. And until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace.